The let them theory. Stop giving your power away. Introduction.
How much time do you spend worrying about what other people think, say, or do?
In this video, we'll summarize the Let Them theory by Mel Robbins and explore 7 practical lessons that can help you stop trying to control other people, protect your energy, and focus on the life you want to create. The idea begins with 2 simple phrases, let them and let me. Let's explore what they mean. What you will learn from the book. The central message of the Let Them theory is that you waste enormous amounts of time and energy trying to control things that were never yours to control. You cannot control whether someone likes you, invites you, understands you, agrees with you, or chooses to change. Let them means allowing people to make their own decisions and reveal who they truly are. But that is only the first half of the theory. Let me means bringing your attention back to yourself. Let me choose my response. Let me protect my energy. Let me communicate what I need. Let me decide what happens next. The goal is not to become passive or allow people to mistreat you. It is to stop fighting for control over other people and start taking responsibility for your own choices. With that in mind, here are 7 golden nuggets from the Let Them theory. Golden nuggets from the Let Them theory. Golden nugget 1. Stop trying to control other people. We often try to control people without realizing it. We want them to behave differently, communicate better, make smarter decisions, or treat situations the way we would. When they fail to meet our expectations, we become frustrated. We argue, we overthink. We repeat the same advice. We try to convince them to change. But another person's thoughts, choices, and emotions belong to them. You may be able to influence someone, but you cannot control them. The next time someone makes a decision you do not like, pause before reacting. Say to yourself, let them. Let them have their opinion. Let them make their choice. Let them follow their own path. This does not mean you agree with their behavior. It means you recognize that trying to control them may only steal your peace without changing the outcome. When you release that struggle, you can bring your attention back to the only person you truly control, yourself. Golden nugget 2. Always follow let them with let me. Let them can create immediate relief, but it is not the complete solution. The second part, let me, is where you reclaim your power. Imagine that a friend repeatedly cancels your plans. Let them means accepting that you cannot force that person to become more reliable. Let me means deciding what you will do with that information. Let me stop arranging my entire schedule around them. Let me communicate how their behavior affects me. Let me invest more energy in friendships that feel mutual. Let me turns acceptance into action. It asks, what can I control? What do I need? What choice supports my well-being? What responsibility do I have in this situation? Without let me, the theory could become passive avoidance. Together, the 2 phrases create balance. Let other people make their choices, and let yourself decide what happens next. Golden nugget 3. Let people reveal who they are. Sometimes we become attached to another person's potential. We focus on who they could become rather than paying attention to how they are behaving today. We make excuses for them. We ignore patterns. We believe that if we say the right thing or offer enough support, they will finally change. But when you stop trying to manage another person, you give them space to reveal who they truly are. If someone wants to make an effort, let them. If they choose not to communicate, let them. If they repeatedly fail to respect your time, let them reveal that pattern. The purpose is not to judge people immediately or expect perfection. Everyone makes mistakes. The lesson is to pay attention to repeated behavior instead of becoming attached to promises and potential. People's actions provide information. When you stop trying to change those actions, you can finally see the situation clearly. Then you can make better decisions about who deserves access to your time, trust, and energy. Golden Nugget 4. Stop taking every rejection personally. Rejection can feel like proof that something is wrong with you. You may not receive an invitation. Someone may not return your interest. A company may choose another candidate. A friend may become distant. Your first reaction might be to analyze every detail and question your value. But another person's decision is influenced by their preferences, priorities, fears, circumstances, and experiences. Their choice is not always a measurement of your worth. If someone does not choose you, let them. This does not mean rejection will never hurt. It means you do not have to turn one painful experience into a permanent belief about yourself. Then say, "Let me keep moving. Let me learn from this experience. Let me choose people who also choose me. Let me find an opportunity that fits me better." Rejection may close one door, but it can also prevent you from wasting your energy somewhere you do not belong. Golden Nugget 5. Let people judge you. If you require everyone's approval before making a decision, other people will quietly control your life. You may choose a career you do not want, remain in a situation that makes you unhappy, hide your personality, or avoid a meaningful goal because someone might criticize you. The truth is that people may judge you regardless of what you do. If you change, someone may dislike it. If you stay the same, someone else may criticize that too. You cannot create a life that is right for you while also satisfying every person around you. Let them have their opinion. Then ask yourself, what do I believe? What kind of life do I want? Which decision reflects my values? Let me means allowing yourself to act according to those answers. You can listen to useful feedback without allowing every opinion to become an instruction. Other people are allowed to think what they want, and you are allowed to live a life that feels honest to you. Golden Nugget 6. Protect your time and energy. Your time and emotional energy are limited. Every hour spent analyzing someone's behavior is an hour you cannot spend building your own life. Every day spent trying to change another person takes attention away from your health, goals, relationships, and happiness. The let them theory helps you notice when you are investing energy in something you cannot control. Ask yourself, is this situation mine to solve? Did this person ask for my help? Am I supporting them or trying to control them? What could I do with this energy instead? Let them take responsibility for their choices. Let them solve problems they are capable of solving. Let them experience the consequences that can help them grow, then bring your energy back to yourself. Use it to exercise. Learn something new. Work on your goals. Spend time with people who appreciate you. Protecting your energy is not selfish. It allows you to become more intentional about where your life is going. Golden Nugget 7. Let them does not mean accepting harm. The let them theory should not be used as an excuse to remain silent in dangerous, discriminatory, abusive, or repeatedly disrespectful situations. It does not mean allowing people to ignore your boundaries. It does not mean avoiding difficult conversations. And it does not mean abandoning your responsibility to act when someone's safety is at risk. Sometimes the right response is to speak clearly. Set a boundary, ask for what you need, defend your rights, leave the situation, or seek help. You can accept that another person is free to make their choice while recognizing that you are free to respond. Let them behave as they choose. Let me decide whether this relationship, workplace, or situation is still healthy for me. The theory is not about becoming powerless. It is about recognizing where your power actually exists. Your power is not found in controlling another person. It is found in the choices you make next. Conclusion. The let them theory teaches us that peace often begins when we stop fighting to control things that do not belong to us. Let people have their opinions. Let them make their choices. Let them reveal who they are. Let them misunderstand you. Let them follow their own path. Then return your attention to yourself. Let me choose my response. Let me communicate honestly. Let me protect my time. Let me set a boundary. Let me focus on the life I want to create. The next time another person's behavior begins to consume your thoughts, pause and use both parts of the theory. First, say, let them. Then ask, what will I let myself do next? That second question is where your power returns. Now I would like to hear from you. What is one situation in your life where you need to stop trying to control someone else? And what will you choose to do instead? Share your answer in the comments. This channel is about more than summarizing books. It is about building a community where we can learn from powerful ideas, share our experiences, and support one another as we grow. If you learned something useful from this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more lessons from books that can help us think differently and live better. Thank you for watching.